been so like sideways. It's only just now that we've broken past. I wouldn't call it an opening price
some of
because
it,
the flush started coming in before the open, 5 minutes before the open. But these prices right here, where the selling kind of got aggressive, we have only just now at the end of the day started to kind of violate some of those prices. So yeah, maybe I think if I see enough buying pressure and I see if I'm like, okay, well, this may be indicating to me that players may be offside. Yeah, I think I'd be more than willing to push an ad at this time of day. But again, you're 100% right. At this time of day, if it's not really like, you know, we've been bidding up all day, maybe potential for profit taking, but I think the setup that I'm looking for is like we've been seeing symptoms of squeeze in a lot of the names there. I think Andy's a prime example of a strong symptom of the squeeze kind of happening. And coming into today, you take a look at these 15-minute bars. Like whether it's a squeeze or not, the buying pressure is definitely distinct. Right?
I don't know about
so
we're not going to be streaming
that's what
on
I'm
the weekend,
looking for.
but we
And if we're
will
going to
be
close like this on a Friday,
I
think the squeeze is a little
platform. If there's anybody that knows anything, let me know in the chat.
Oh, guys, shouldn't have hit that one.
So just
all right.
No, there's we have a bunch of here. Well, this is the other one. When you say something smart, and we'll mic drop you. Like, look at why am I like Wesley Snipes in that? You see that, Ramin? Hold on a second. It looks like Wesley. Like, look at like that's not even like come on, man. Darkness is. Anyways, we have better ones, but we need a new mic drop. I like the mic drop when you do one of those like smart rants, blah blah. I love. We got to have one of those, man. I can give you like the perfect.
Ooh, I like that one. That's cool.
Flawless victory.
Yeah.
I mean, whichever. Like if you're flawless victory, I'm more of a Mortal Kombat person. If you're into Street Fighter, Sean's got a Street Fighter one.
You can see right here. This is a
consolidation.
Maybe this is a build up to catapult us back up. Since
this is remember 24 resistance, support. If it dips into 24 and buyer step in, I'll take the long. So dip from 24, buyer stepped in, took the long.
40,000.
Scalp to 26,
321.
Breaks 26, hold some for the dream. You guys know the story about this point. Tesla. Wow, man, that was a great short. See, you guys should have told me. I would have.
So luckily, we took some profits off there. We're going to build the accounts back up.
Positive trade.
Both accounts.
The short was like a heck of a lot better. Like a hell of a lot better. DWAC is pumping.
Small push up.
It's not really pumping, but it did tick up, and it doesn't hurt. Favor if you're trading Funware. There's no question about that. Tekken, Carl Geo, not really much of a Tekken person. I think I played it once in high school.
It's a pretty cool game. I didn't really indulge in it too much, but yeah, it was very popular. And even I think, what was it? It's yeah, it was. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking of Mortal Kombat. Never mind. Yeah, Tekken was sick, and then Mortal Kombat kind of took over that.
Yeah.
Tekken, yeah. I didn't really like Tekken.
That's a sick game.
Get over here.
Mortal Kombat.
Nothing? No.
No. I understood the reference. Of course.
No, you didn't.
Okay. You didn't get it. What was it? Sub Zero or no?
No, that's.
I guess I didn't play it enough.
I understood the reference. I guess I was Sub Zero. Oh man, it was the other.
Either the blue guy or the green guy. Scorpion.
No.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Scorpion was yellow, by the way. See now.
Get over here.
I'm trying to be cool about. Ram, I'm trying to be cool here. Okay. You're the red guy, the blue guy, or the red guy. Yes, that's right. That's cool. Whatever. Everyone in the chat. Lava Girl, Scorpion. That was good.
Okay, so we're far away. We took our profits away from the 20.
No, I haven't even. Right? Here's my excuse. I haven't gamed in a while. I'll be honest.
You haven't gamed?
Yeah, I haven't gamed in a while. I mean, I'm pretty much gaming every day.
It's going back to this.
We're playing ranked every day. But I haven't been really gaming that much. Rocket League, I gotta play some this weekend for sure. Kind of take a little bit of a breather. I looked at the last date played. It's been a couple months, so I'm like I need a little bit of a cool down.
I got my daughter a Nintendo
$5 losses per trade,
and when I was playing it on Christmas Day, that's the first time I played a video game in over a decade. Now you talking about you haven't played in a couple of months. Like,
that's unnatural for me.
Son.
For sure, that's unnatural.
That's why I knew it was from. Like, don't tell me about you haven't played.
Look at those wins.
Okay, what's up, man?
We're ready for some more wins, baby.
I'm just staring at that Tesla short. That was absolute gold.
Wow,
First of all, AMD's nuts. Charles Butler, you can short the SPY. I'm not really looking at. I don't really have any shorts that I'm in love with right now. Funware set up the 24 bounce. If it breaks 25, I start covering. Nvidia's not doing much. Oh, SMCI. I knew there was something we weren't looking at. Shout out to you guys. SMCI pulled back. That's what's wild. It's hard when SMCI is pulling back. It's hard to buy tops.
Reversal.
But the short ideas that I had.
325. Come on, give me another push, baby.
You know what? Tesla. Thanks a lot, everybody. But a firm. If I had fought a firm, I think I would have won. But I didn't. This would have worked out pretty nicely. But I don't want to break my rules. It's underneath 42 now. So, like, it's setting up the short, like, it's setting up the failure, the lower high short. But the short to this top at 42 1/4, that was probably the jam. It's just, it was not what I was looking for. It is kind of setting up here again. It makes one more push, like, it's consolidating. If it pushes this last time, which it's trying to do, fails to break 42, I could probably jump into this short. But until I see
get us up back up in the 560s.
Gotta be patient with it. Let's go from there to the desk with Brendo.
This portion of the show brought to you by Simpler Trading. Options trading can be a whole lot simpler with the right tools. That's why we recommend you check out Danielle's recommended tools and training bundle for just $47 today.
The best thing about that, one of the reasons why I love like Trade Ideas and this is, it's easy for me to say, hey guys, check it out. Because if I have a question about options,
this is what I'm talking about. This
DM
right here.
Danielle Shea.
Or
I'm just gonna wait till she comes on, and then we can ask her the question then.
So open up the studio,
if you don't
and
know something or you don't understand something, you could always just pretend that you do, or you could ask somebody who knows more than you. You can learn from an expert, and if you're not willing to learn, then I don't know. There's probably something intelligent I can say about that. But if you're not learning, you're dying, and if you're not trying to learn, then you're giving up.
Yeah.
So I think she knows her ish, for lack of a better term. And when we have questions, that's what we ask. And as a matter of fact, shout out to a couple. Look, our community is fantastic as well. Shout out to Ponzi. In the chat, and a few of the others. I know the regulars, especially sometimes in the morning, the Breakfast Club, they'll be talking about some small caps they're looking at. There'll be a great talk about the futures and the option market as well. And I'll take the cue from you guys. I'm an equity. I've only ever traded equities, so like I'm a stock trader. That's where like looking for those kind of setups and technicals is pretty much that's what I do. So I can't pretend
there we go.
To be something
that's what we needed. We needed that push there. We know it's going to be all
check her out. Yeah, questions. T's trading chance you could look at UNH for the long term and your thoughts.
Too, but it was to the red.
Okay, so caveat: I have owned shares of UNH for a very long time.
Let's bust that 200.
I have not actually done like I haven't added to this
chart.
I think the last time I added
we usually get some movement about this time.
I know it was somewhere in. I'd have to look it up. I'm pretty sure it was in this dip, like when it made.
Never expect.
I'm pretty sure it was in this dip, but when it made this bottom at 450, 450.
See this spot
it would have
right here?
been here, like when it bounced 450 and came back to the period. I think that's the last time I did anything with UNH. I bought it here and I haven't sold anything. I haven't bought any more. My first thoughts are it's not a great sign that it's holding the same top and it's about to fail the 200 period again. That's never generally great. It's not a stock I intend on selling. I think it was who had earnings last night in the space that's bringing it down. Was it Humana? I think had earnings. That's why it's down today on sympathy. But they're better than them. So general sense, I still like them for long-term hold. But as far as the momentum trade goes, look at the top, and now you made the same top, and now you're failing the 200 period moving average with a close. And if it breaks and closes above 500, starts to look a little bearish. But I'm not selling any of my shares. That's the caveat. But I could see why you'd be concerned with this, especially with tech looking strong. A retest of 450 or 460 wouldn't be crazy.
Yeah. So I'm just I'm kind of very adamantly kind of watching the tape here on Softy as his 398 comes in potentially here, speeding up a little bit of a squeeze type action on the tape. for a little bit here. Again, strong market. We're consolidating near the highs. And maybe Softy's releasing a little bit of that pressure. Selling came in quite aggressively right underneath that 397 in the pre-market. And we're testing that level right now. So how I'm thinking is like, okay, who's offside here? Any shorts that got in 397.8s or just underneath the break of that 398, definitely sweating right now as going into the last half hour of the day, prices reverted pretty much a V-shaped recovery back into those same places, 398. We might actually get that 400 push if we continue this strong to the upside there. Here we come. Only about 20 pennies left. Nothing really too crazy there in terms of size at the 398 that I'm seeing as of right now. But let's see if this move comes into fruition. Uber with another VWAP bounce there, Neil. This thing's holding VWAP like a champ, even though we had aggressive selling.
This is
right?
silly.
It keeps on reloading.
You're still in this. Oh, you're not still in it.
No, I'm not in it. It's 100 lots right there on the 398 on Softy there. Nothing too crazy. We've seen more size at lower levels. So let's see if we slice through it like butter. We're going to use it as a bit of nice resistance there on Softy. But 398 incoming. Oh boy, why don't I have more?
That's 10. We're getting there. We're close. I like it. You got a couple more you can get in. Look, man, by the time I get to the market recap show, give us a baker's dozen there. Obi, you know what that is, right?
I've definitely heard the phrase before.
Oh my God. Really?
13. No. It's like if you order a dozen, they give you
an extra.
Oh, okay.
Huh. See, the thing about it is, don't harp on Obi, man. He's young. I've been doing the show, Sean, for a long time. We get all of each other's references every single day. That's what happens when you sit next to the same person every day. But the early look on the imbalances, oh boy, 49 million to buy. That's nothing. Darwin, that is how many donuts I can eat. I've already told the story about when a buddy of mine, we were going to play some Mario Kart in high school, went out, got like a dozen donuts and a liter of chocolate milk, got upstairs, we're going to chill out. But first thing, before I finish this, Uber, I'm going to get out if it goes up to the quarters. And as a matter of fact, if it gets down to VWAP, I should probably take this out if it breaks VWAP again. So I'm going to tighten up my stop there. But the story went, as we were about to like get started, play some games, eat some donuts, all that crap, I was in a condo building at the time. We were on the 20th floor. I get a call from my other buddy, yo, I'm rolling by, I'm downstairs. My first thought was, yo, he didn't put in on this, he's not eating any of mine. That's for damn sure. So the first thing, I'm like, okay, I buzzed him up and then turned, ate all 6 of my donuts and drank my half of the chocolate milk because I was craving like that. I'm like, nope, you're not having any of this.
Damn, I can never do that.
I was that guy who just, I'm not sharing, like, it's my donut, I'm not sharing it. I would have no trouble, like, whatever, man, I'll get you one if you want one. But the ones I bought for myself, they're mine. I would sooner buy you a donut than share one of mine.
Huh.
That's just how I would.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, what's the food that I wouldn't share? I don't know. Maybe pizza. Maybe pizza. No, ice cream. I like my pizza. It's gotta be made well, but I don't know.
I
can't really think of one off the top of my head.
Well,
what's
obviously,
Ram Ram saying?
Ram just said lollipop. Well, obviously you're not sharing a lollipop. What's a food you wouldn't share with somebody, Ram? Ketchup chips are better. She said ketchup chips from Saudi. Ketchup chips are my favorite chip. Like that's
that's such a Canadian
every
thing.
Every time the Bills play,
right?
I eat ketchup chips. Like that's my jam. I have ketchup chips and Innocent Guns beer. Okay, now you have to bring me ketchup chips from Saudi. No, you just said they're better from Saudi. You have to share. When you go next time. Next time, I want some. Neil wants. I'm hungry right now. Talking. Should be incredibly predictable. See, the best thing about this trading show is everybody watching this should know that I'm short of firm underneath 42. Why? Because I said exactly what I was going to look for. So it pulled back in underneath 42, made this bottom here. I'm going to wait for it to retest 42. If it fails it, I'm going short. So I could just jump into the short, or I could set a plan in motion, which is if it puts in the lower high, fails the 42, I get in underneath. Short at 96, I can stop at the high of the day. In this case, it's 334. Local high is going to be the stop. As a matter of fact, I realized I actually had it at the high of the day instead. I'll go with the local high here on a firm. That's a cancel one to put in the other. That's insane. There we go. So I'm going to stop it at the local high because we have 25 minutes till the close. I'm going to jump out earlier so I can get ready for the market recap show. Generally done at 355, and the bounces come soon. So I'm going to take like a scalp trade in here and then maybe hold it for, I'm thinking 41.60 just because that's where the buyers were before. That's the plan of action. Always have yourself a plan before you get into a trade, and then trading will be a heck of a lot more fun that way. Like Funware.
We just clipped 398 for some size. All that size comes in, pulls right back into the 90s, and then rebids on top of 398. Oh boy, I like that price action. Let's keep going there. 398 push, looking quite nice. 17,420 holding on the NQ and attempting to push as well. So yeah, I see absolutely no reasons to sell here. Yeah, so 398 coming in, 398 halves is a place where I'm like, okay, well, you know, if we hold this level, maybe get some more for, that was my plan in the morning. But like Neil said, with only 25 minutes left and the market coming into the inbound here, I am debating.
So $4 high of the day, you say, oh boy, once? Like on the midday show.
I mean, the trade is the trade. You know?
And when you step in on the midday show,
the trade is a trade. Like, I gotta get better at executing the trade.
You'll say, oh boy, like 50 times on the midday. The second I put a counter on it, I get like a dud 13. It's disappointing. But I did the Funware thing because Funware was going to the upside. That should have been obvious to everybody. Funware popped. There's the 25. There's the out in front of 26. We said if it held 24, go long. So it held 24. There's your dip. Previous resistance. Go long into 26 even. There's stacked offers. I'll hold some for the dream. See if it can go higher. But oh boy.
Oh boy.
Meta,
oh boy.
Hey.
I'm thirsty.
Just wicked at 398. It is late in the day.
A bit of a failure to follow through and that distinct kind of printing inside. Now, I could be very wrong. It's still holding trend. It's still doing whatever. But I think, like you say, don't want to look a gift horse in the mouth for too long. Might be getting kicked in the face if I do. But yeah, that 398 could still come in. We could still blast through that 400. But yeah, I kind of don't really feel too good about that.
I know you know that. Right? I know you know that didn't make any sense, right?
Sorry, what?
Well, because you can't. How are you gonna get kicked in the face if you look the gift horse in the mouth?
If he does a quick 1-2 turn on the slot.
How's a horse gonna turn around fast?
I don't know. I mean, it's a thought experiment.
How am I holding 10 positions?
All right, so we're pulling back a little bit.
I'm just saying, if you're that slow, you got issues. So like you're definitely.
Or that's a fast horse. Right?
Okay.
Some fast horses in the market. I mean, you get slapped around pretty quick. We've seen some of the lick grabs that happen. But yeah.
Fabian knows what's up. He's looking at the wrong mouth.
1, 2, 3.
All right. Well, anyways, NQ super strong on the day, strong close on the week. I don't know what to say after that. But Uber, a little sideways, had some strong action there. A bit of a choppiness, but the hold of VWAP definitely gave you some decent opportunities to get involved with. And Amazon, oh boy, I have an alert here at 155-60s, kind of a structural area from before, just on my chart. I'm just like, oh, get long and stay long if we break this price. That price is coming in with only 20 minutes left. We're gonna have another gap on Monday, Neil. Like, we're closing pretty strong. Like,
we're closing.
What is that?
Closing at the highs.
Run some stats on this price action, man.
Like, it's the thing. You close at the highs, you look for gaps, you get a trend to the upside. By the way, I'm just gonna punch out of this silly Spirit Airlines. Talk about a stock not moving, but you know what? Want to have some fun, have some jokes, watch the show. And if you want to learn to trade, watch the show. But if you want to trade on this platform to eventually earn real money, then join the campus program. So I'm gonna start with the punchline. the next class for this campus program is for February 5th. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because it usually fills up ridiculously fast. It's like you were telling everybody to sign up, and then they said it was already full. So it's February 5th. You don't want to wait till the back end of the month for this program. What is it? Trade real money, gain real experience. It's that simple. I keep saying that they should put free right here because that's what I would do. Like, I would have the word free, like, going up in diagonal in, like, red or something in a really cool font. That's what I would do because it's a free program. All you got to do is put the time and effort in to follow the key steps. Learn the market, step 1. Learn the platform, P per weight, what we use every single day. Every trader on this floor, every trader across the globe and day trade the world uses P per weight, proprietary platform built by traders for traders. Get your one-on-one coaching in TMS. That's the simulator. It's a good one. Learn the platform and executing trades. Develop trading strategies, learn to read the tape in the simulator, then do what you want to do, which is go live. Once you're live, you still get your one-on-one training. You're still going to get that opportunity to hone your skills, but you know where you're headed. You want to try to become a funded trader. That's the end goal. You can become a funded trader at the end of this, so long as you meet all of those steps. There has already been a viewer that was able to actually pass the entire program. I want to shout out anybody that's had success or that even had the guts to just go in there and put the time and effort in. If you have a passion for trading, it's 16 hours a week. You can do it part-time, but you've got to be willing to learn. And as always, you do have to be located in Canada. So you have to be in Canada for now. We actually urge people to go to the site and put their input in. I'm from here and I would love to do it because as far as I'm concerned, the more you badger the back office about how much you want this opportunity elsewhere, the more likely they are to give it. So that's what it's all about. Check out the QR code below, or if you're an old head like me, go to campus.daytradetheworld.com. I'm capable of scanning a QR code. I just like to say it that way to make fun of myself. Do you have what it takes? Passion for the markets and a willingness to learn and be in Canada? And you're locked and loaded and good to go. As I said, February 5th is the next class. So get your applications in.
Well, we're trying to do the same thing, but through Oliver Viles.
The best thing about it is
we're going to get
like
in
I trade on this platform
on the ground floor with me.
I owe pretty much
11 Legacy Group.
You can't say you owe everything.
And then we'll work together.
But I owe a heck of a lot.
I can teach
my
you a lot more
in my
than
personal
what
career
you're going to learn for
day
less.
traded at a prop floor.
Now you can go right in and spend a ton of money.
First thing I did out of university.
But there's going to be such a steep learning curve.
I've been a risk manager. I've owned my own trade floor with Sean.
So that's why I said get onto this platform,
in front of a screen
get your free pocket options account, open a free $50,000 account, and then
haven't had another job.
If you want to put $100
it's
in
a legit
there,
passion.
I would suggest maybe starting off with 100.
I said this.
250 is enough for cushion.
But I remember there was a conversation.
And then we won't use everything because we're going to use.
You're going to have to. I'll have to draw down. You have to fire me because I love trading, and even then I probably still find a way. So that's been known.
So we're going to use the rules that he said. We're going to our maximum loss per day. We cannot lose more than $50 a day. Period. Okay. We only can. Our maximum loss per trade is $5 per trade. So that means that we have a total of 4 trades. If we lose those 4 trades, then we're out for the day. We have to stop and evaluate why those trades didn't work. So we are coming up on the closing bell. I'm going to close out anyways because it says error YouTube. I have no idea if I'm streaming live or not. So we'll try to tune in right now. Let's see if we're even live. So I guess we've been live. That's a good thing. It says an error, YouTube error, whatever. But hey, I want to thank you for being with me this entire week. I know yesterday I was off. I had some issues with the computer and the trading, and it wasn't a good time. So I do apologize if you were expecting to see me. Hey, I want to shout out to our friend that joined us. Please put in your name, the country that you're visiting from, and let us know a little bit about what you want on this platform and in your trading journey. So again, have a good, prosperous weekend. If you've got to work, do your thing. If you want to come back and check us out later, we will be monitoring our coins. If you would like to join the Living Legacy Group, please drop me a line at thelivinglegacygroup@gmail.com. And what else? Oh yeah, we definitely got to give my my sponsor. We got to play my sponsor. Here we go. And we'll see you back in a minute.
Open days a week, Monday through Saturday. Give us a call today, 586-777-3801. P&D Uniforms.
Well, that was P&D Uniforms. I got to fix that. It's on a big terabyte of memory, and I guess it has to go through and look for it or whatever, but it's driving me crazy. We do have a single push-up to the upside just happening now. We'll switch over so you guys can see it. We got this nice push. Maybe we might be redeemed if we reach over the 520 mark, I think it is. What is it? What is our highest one? $5.14. So hopefully we'll bring this account back up, make up for the negatives, and stay tuned for more. You reached me, Mike, here at the Living Legacy Group, and I do believe,